Hey guys, it's Oz Creates, and today we're going to do an unboxing setup and demo of Home Depot's Lethal Lily. Alright, so I picked this animatronic up on the drop from Home Depot from a few days or a week ago, and I love this animatronic. I tried to get it last year, but unfortunately I can't, but this will go great in my witch theme and help extend it. I love the lifelike movement of the eyes, and the blinking with the mouth movement, and the full rotation of the head. It's just super amazing. So I went ahead and took all the parts out of the box so we can get right into this setup. Alright, so first what we're going to need is the base, part A, which is right here. What we're going to do is we're just going to set that down right here and go ahead and pick up this little metal bar and lean it to the back like that. Next, we are going to take pole B, and just like a regular animatronic, that will just snap lock right into place. Then we can take this metal bar and slot that in right there. Then we are going to take pole labeled C and put that right there. Then what we are going to do is we are going to grab the skirt, which is this piece right here. And what we are going to do with the skirt is we are going to make sure we get the thick black part, which just seems like a very good material. And we are going to take this, open it up, and just slide that over the poles like that and down like that. Alright, now what we are going to do is we are going to take the hip loop right here, and this will just slide down into place like that. Then what we can do is we can take this pin, which is on some of these Home Depot animatronics, and this pin has a little slot right here that it will slot through to keep this piece from popping out. Then what we are going to do is we are going to take the undershirt right here, the main shirt, which should have the sensor, and if it doesn't, it just velcros right into place. And what we're going to do is we are going to also kind of slide that over the hip loop like this. Not fully over, just around it, kind of like that. Now what we are going to do is we are going to take the main mechanism piece right here, which also has the shoulder frame on it already, and this will just slide down and snap lock into place right on top of that. After completing that, we are going to pull the brown close with the IR sensor up around this main body frame. And then at the back there is Velcro, so I'm going to go ahead and Velcro the neck piece around, and then pull it so the sleeves line up with both arm slots. And then what you can do is we can grab this rope up here in the front that hangs down and around her body, and we'll pull the skirt up over the hip loop like this, having the freaky fabric towards the front. Then we can pull the shirt down over the skirt top to hide the hip loop like this. Now that we have the shirt over the skirt, we can take this rope and lead it right around back here, and we can either tie this like this. This is how I prefer it, just kind of like a little simple knot like that, hanging like that, but you can do it however you want. And then we can go ahead and in the back you can plug in your IR sensor into its designated spot. Alright, now that we have the shirt and all that pieces situated, we are going to take this piece right here, which is the back piece that also has a little clip, and this very simply just goes on the back in a little designated spot, and then you can put that little snap piece right through the hole. Alright, the next step we are going to do is we are going to grab both of our arm pieces, which both have wires coming out from the top and bottom, and we are just going to slide this up, these arm pieces, like that, and then you can come back here from inside the shirt, and these will just slide down into their spots. Now we are going to repeat that same step with this arm. Alright, now that we have both arms in, we can take this hand, and this hand right here, you just slide this into place like that and spin it to lock this staff into place. And what we're going to do is these hands also have little pins on them just to make sure they don't fall out. We're going to pop that into place, and put the pin back in. And then we can go ahead and plug in the wire. Then we will pull up the clothing around the wrist to kind of hide the wire and the piping. We are going to repeat that same step for this hand. Now that we have the staff in this hand and we have the frog basket attached, what we are going to want to do next is grab this part of the staff, and just like attaching it with the hand, this will just slide into place, and you have to line it up, and then you just twist and lock. Then this part will go into the little tube on the bottom, and then you can plug this in right here, slide it up this tube to get it out of the way, and then spin to lock. Now that we have the staff attached like this, we are going to do the final steps by taking the head right here, which is very detailed, and I love the look on it, especially the eyes with the gloss. And this will just slide down into a little hole, and then there's a screw that you spin to snap it into place. Then you can pull up the collar around the head like that. Now we are going to take this little piece of freaky fabric right here, and I'm going to go ahead and just open it up. It could be folded, so make sure you open it all the way. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to drape it around her like that and up around the collar. Now for the last step, we are going to take the hat and make sure all the hair is pushed to the sides. And what we are going to do is we are going to just drape it over her head, and then there is 2 corresponding Velcro spots where it will Velcro into place, and then you can fix her hair however you want it to be. Alright, now that the setup is complete, let's go to the demo.
Happy Halloween! Oh, the stars are in perfect alignment tonight. It must be nearly time to help the spirits arise. Oh, I'm so happy you've come to help celebrate. And so have all my critters slithering around your feet. Now, you best be careful in this swamp. There are lots of snakes and spiders that would just love to sink their teeth into you. Now, come along into my lair. I'll be sure to take good care of you, my pretty. Oh, you want to leave? It's well known that those who enter my lair never leave. Now come along. I've been waiting for you for quite some time. And, dearie, you'll be fine. A fine potion to make me immortal.
Alright, there she was, Lethal Lily from Home Depot. I absolutely would recommend this animatronic right away. The eye movement is so realistic, it looks like an actual person. You could definitely distract people with this, and it would be a great showstopper in a haunt or on a display or anything. So I would definitely recommend her. She has many voice lines, and overall she's just huge, and she looks great too. She has the lights only mode, which is she is on right now, with a greenish light that shines on her face, her staff lights up, and then her basket with the frog lights up. This animatronic is just amazing. Definitely pick her up if you guys can, and thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye.